Hi, I'm Melissa Clark from the dining section. Did you know that the creamiest rice pudding is also the easiest? In chasing the very best rice pudding, for years I made them really elaborately. I'd add egg yolks, I'd cook them in a water bath, but then I discovered that simplest is best. You just cook your rice in milk, sugar, and some flavorings, and that's it. The starch in the rice thickens the milk. So, into a pot, I'm going to mix whole milk, regular old rice, you can use long grain or medium grain, some light brown sugar, or you could use granulated sugar is fine too, a little bit of cream, and salt. You can flavor rice pudding with whatever you want. I'm going to use orange zest, cinnamon, and a vanilla bean. You could also use rum, you could use a little bit of vanilla extract or almond extract, you could use cardamom, nutmeg. The possibilities just go on and on. The easiest way to do the orange zest is to just take a vegetable peeler and then just run it down the length of your orange. And that's it, that's all you need. Just in the pan, a cinnamon stick. To get the most out of a vanilla bean, you always want to have it lengthwise and then use the back of a knife to scrape out the seeds. Now I'm just going to simmer this on the stove for 30 to 40 minutes until the rice is tender and the milk starts to thicken. Okay, this is done and it took 35 minutes. You can see the texture. You can see that the milk is thick, but not too thick. You don't want it to be too thick because it's going to thicken up as it cools in the fridge later. And the rice is perfectly tender. Now I'm just going to stir in some golden raisins. You want to do this while the rice is still warm so that it'll soften the raisins, but you don't want to cook them along with the rice because then they'll get too mushy. And that's it. Now you just want to chill it for a couple of hours until it gets nice and cold. And this is what it looks like after it's chilled. You can see it's thickened up nicely. It's nice and glossy. Now this pudding doesn't need to be any creamier than it already is, but I'm going to add a little bit of creme fraiche to the top anyway because I like the tart flavor next to the sweet rice pudding. Just a small dollop. Luscious and creamy and so easy.